Hi, English enthusiasts! Welcome to my class. I am Teacher Julian and I am your teacher in English 6. Join me as we discover and explore the English language while having fun. For today's lesson, we are going to discuss assessing credibility of sources of information. Everyone and anyone can create content online. Today, it's hard to determine whether an internet resource you find is authentic or not. If you're looking for factual resources, search through newspaper publications, TV news, journals, official pamphlets, books, and magazines. But nowadays, people opt to search for information on the internet. They tend to believe anything posted on the internet without even checking for credibility. Fake news sites publish incorrect data. People believe these sites because of their persuasive, believable nature. If you're looking for a credible resource, you should avoid hoax sites as this may affect the accuracy of your study. In choosing information sources such as books, journal articles, and newspaper, whether in print or electronic, you must evaluate their credibility. This is also true to websites and other types of sources, including social media, videos, podcasts, etc. Evaluating online resources is an important step in any research process. By assessing the credibility of the sources, young writers like you can produce a research output more effectively when reliable and accurate sources were used. At the end of our lesson today, you are expected to assess credibility of sources of information. This lesson will surely help you check and validate the reliability and accuracy of the sources you are using, such as books and articles, either print or online. Before we proceed to our lesson, answer the following vocabulary words that will help you understand this lesson better. Let's check your answers. Did you get all the vocabulary words? Great! Let us now proceed to our lesson. There are several aspects that you should look for in assessing the credibility of the sources of information. You should check who published the content, where was it published, when was it published, the truthfulness and integrity of the facts, how is it written and presented, and what references are cited in the article. Authorship. The author of the content is a concern when considering the eligibility of the content. First of all, the author should be an expert on the subject discussed in the article. He should have the credentials to back up his knowledge of the subject matter. Usually, the information about the author can be found on the website along with the content. The name of the author can be found below the title, on the side of the article, or at the bottom. Sometimes, more information on the author is found below the article, also known as an author's bio. An author may be credited if he is oftentimes mentioned in other authoritative websites. Publication. If the information about the author is not present, the publisher of the resource article can be checked for authority. Take a quick look at the website. Are you familiar with the publication name? Is the publisher reputable and credible on the subject matter? Look at the website name, its logo, the URL of the website, and other indicators that can prove its reliability on the topic. One quick look at the URL can help you determine if it's a reliable source or not. Trustworthy websites end in .org, .edu, .gov, or any recognizable web address. Another way to check the publisher's site is via its About Us and Contact Us page. These pages will contain information about the publisher. You can counter-check their details by conducting another search. Reliable websites publish content that is relevant or under the same scope as the resource page that you found. Consider the resource's credibility if the publisher has mentioned or been mentioned by authority sites. Currency and relevance. In conducting research, the currency and timeliness of data are important in making inferences for data gathering and analysis. Information changes throughout the years. Even academic articles such as theses and investigative reports can have obsolete data. Out-of-date content has information that is not relevant or applicable in today's time. On the internet, it is easy to get lost among the billions of data available at your fingertips. How can you determine if the content that you're looking at isn't outdated? How do you check if the data you have is current and timely? Look for the date of publication. Oftentimes, it is located near the title of the resource. You can look for the date at the side information of the article and even at the end of the article. Accuracy. In writing, accuracy refers to a writer's correctness in using the language system. This means that the writer's use of grammar and vocabulary should be correct and as good as it could be. Minimal errors are virtually present in all kinds of publications, but poor spelling and grammar can easily reflect how careless an author is, and this may result in distrust. Again, web resources are prone to technical errors since not all web publications go under the scrutinizing eye of a copy editor. Accuracy also refers to whether an online resource is correct with its facts. Online resources can be verified easily through a quick search on the internet. Other resources provide a reference list that can help in double-checking facts cited in the article. Purpose and objectivity. An online resource should teach, inform, explain, or persuade. By reading the article, it should become evident what the article aims to impart to its readers. The author should not be biased with his views reflected in the article unless stated otherwise. You should comprehend whether the content is backed up with facts or based on opinion and propaganda. The content should show its intended audience. Links and references. Links are used for citing and to credit references found on the other websites. Links used on the content should be useful and relevant to the topic of the content. Make sure you only link to timely, relevant content. For example, if the links within the content proceed to a 404 page or not found, the content may be outdated. Now that you know the things to remember in assessing credibility of sources of information, answer the activity. Now, try to recall the important concepts you learned today. Before we end, always remember, evaluating online resources is an important step in any research process. By assessing the credibility of the sources, young writers like you can produce a research output more effectively when reliable and accurate sources were used. I am glad to have you in my class. Again, this is Teacher Julian saying, everything in life is a choice. Choose to learn today and you will definitely earn tomorrow. God bless and happy learning. See you next time.